This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
When you need to build up your team to handle the growing chaos at work, use Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It gives your job post the boost it needs to be seen and helps reach people with the right skills, certifications, and more. Spend less time searching and more time actually interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. That's Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need a hiring hero? This is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs.
Welcome to the Final Fantasy Lorecast, where we take a deep dive into the lore of the Final Fantasy universe, such as the characters, stories, and so much more. Hosted by Ben of Temeria and Steve-O. Welcome back, Warriors of Light, to another episode of the Final Fantasy Lorecast. I'm one-year host, Brandon, also known as Ben of Temeria, and always with me is my good friend, Steven.
Yo!
And it's just me botching up everything because, God, it's been a day. It's been a day. Anyway.
It's been a day.
We are here bringing you another character. We're back doing a normal episode because we've done quite a few episodes that were not your typical episodes. So, we're back doing normal stuff.
We're back.
And we're diving into Firion. Yeah, a character Steven doesn't even know.
No idea. I refuse to play this game because I've heard of the leveling system, and I'm like, nah, I'm okay.
Yeah, the leveling system's whack. But Firion the Wild Rose, if most people know him as, is a character, or the playable character, in Final Fantasy II, and is the main protagonist and leader of the party. Firion and his adopted siblings, Maria, Guy, and Leon, live in the village of Finn, until it was attacked by the Palamician Empire. Firion subsequently joined the Wild Rose Rebellion and became one of the key warriors in the war against the Emperor. Hence where the Wild Rose comes from.
Solid start so far. You got me.
Right. Oh, gosh. Firion is the first main character in the series with a default name and a narrative-driven storyline, unlike the playable characters of the original Final Fantasy. Which is true because the original game was literally just in D&D and party.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
You can name
D&D.
them all. There's no default name on
there's
them.
no default name. You specifically give them their names.
Or the randomized names that they give you.
True. Yes. You start with a scripted loss. Fun stuff. What? Yes?
Oh, cool.
I don't know. But getting into his appearance, so Firion was designed by Yoshitaka Amano, whose artworks of Firion vary, but his appearance has been refined through ports of the original game and the appearance of spin-offs. His original Famicom sprite is similar to the Warrior sprite from the first Final Fantasy. Later ports of the game depict Firion with long silver hair tied in a ponytail and covered in blue, orange, and yellow bandana, and has brown eyes.
Just what you think of when you think of a Wild Rose.
What, brown eyes? Because, I mean...
Silver hair.
Hello. Oh, I was going to say. Brown eyes. Hello. I have brown eyes. Thank you very much.
Brown eyes are soup.
Ouch.
I saw that on a meme. It said blue eyes are ocean and brown eyes are soup.
Soup.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how to respond to that. He wears a lightweight red, orange, and yellow armor with blue bracers and shin guards. Concept art depicts Firion with a cape in various colors, and his Dawn of Souls art gives him a red-orange cape. Prototype screenshots with the Wanderswan color version of the Final Fantasy II show Firion with a cape. But it did not have one in game until the PlayStation Portable 20th anniversary port.
Oh, a little PSP love here.
Yeah, because PSP is great. If you never had a PSP, you
Okay.
missed out a lot because the PSP was an amazing console and it was great. Mainly because I put like 700 hours in Monster Hunter on there, so that might be
I
why.
guess I missed out.
It was great. So the details of Firion's appearance vary across different concept arts of him, with the major constants being long silver hair with a bandana, light armor, and a cape. For his appearance in Dissidia, Firion was redesigned by Tetsuya Nomura. Firion retains his silver hair and in-colored bandana, or tricolor bandana, but his outfit is primarily light blue and darker blue or black details that he has a blue cape.
A lot of blue.
A lot of blue. He does wear a lot of blue. His design has become the basis of Firion's designs and most spin-off appearances, though some of the appearances instead base him on his sprite designs with red and orange armor, and on other occasions his cape may be red or orange instead of blue. Firion's signature weapon is the Crimson Sword, which appeared in his original concept arts. It is a bright red blade with a curved tip and red tassels. A variant of the weapon has appeared under the name Blood Sword. This originates from Dissidia, where Firion's weapons become blood weapons and turned a deeper hue of red in his EX mode.
Well, that's cool. I always love a blood sword in Final Fantasy. One of my favorites.
Oh yeah, I mean, honestly, let's be honest. Anything with blood in its name is pretty cool,
And it heals you.
and it heals you.
It's really
it's
cool.
true because most of the times, anything with blood in its name also deals with the vampiric powers. So, getting to his personality, Firion tries to behave heroically and strives to protect his country and the people he holds dear. In the Japanese Famicom profile, it is stated that Firion has a weakness for women, which could explain why he is always easily seduced by the Lamia Queen. Ouch.
Okay.
All right, well.
If she looks anything like the other Lamia queens in the series, tough look for our guy Firion because
no, thank you.
woof.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
It's exactly. I just looked it up.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you have to be kidding me.
It's like Medusa,
Ew.
half snake, half lady. Yeah. Come on, Firion, be better.
I'm looking at. Firion, get better taste. What are you doing?
Tough look for our guy.
Oh gosh.
Oh, Boxgirl says the Lamia. Yeah, I'll go with
Lamia.
that. Lamia Queen was in disguise when that happened. So
Still, I mean, the disguise
I don't know
is
how
like
she disguised her giant snake body, but
magic. Duh, it's just
I guess
magic.
so.
Ugh. Yeah. Ouch. Still, Firion. Really? Women? That's your weakness? That's your weakness?
Well, that's true for a lot of protagonists in the series. This one just he so happens to be enamored with a snake lady.
Yeah, I guess. Now getting into his abilities. So, as with all characters in Final Fantasy II, Firion's abilities and stats can be freely customized for to use him as the player wishes. Obviously, because how are you going to play the game if it's default to something?
Oh,
Though
really?
then again, I mean, we have that in all the later games. So,
Yeah.
So, Dissidia Final Fantasy depicts Firion as a master of multiple different weapons, and who carries an arsenal with him, a sword, an axe, and is able to throw and rebound like a boomerang, a lance, a pair of daggers that can be attached to ropes, a bow, a wand for spellcasting, and a shield that can project an energy barrier.
Okay, that sounds awesome.
Right. I mean, I know Noctis is like a weapon master too, but like I don't know, Firion's pretty cool.
Those weapons sound awesome. Like a pair of daggers with that attached to rope, so you can like toss them.
Right. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So Firion is characterized as a close to mid-range character and has slow movement speed but high power. He attacks with combos of his different weapons and telekinetically control them to attack his opponent from multiple angles. Firion's EX mode turns his weapons into blood weapons, which drain HP from enemies to heal Firion when he deals HP damage.
Nice. As it should be.
Sorry, toddler screaming. Oh. And now Steven has home issues.
Yeah, I don't know what. There's noise going on, and I don't know what it is, but it's fine.
Whoa. So spin-offs focus Firion as a frontline fighter with support skills, and he's often has blood weapons as either equipment or abilities to drain HP. In Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnium, Firion's attacks all drain HP to heal himself and allies, and he's able to inflict a debuff on enemies to automatically counterattack after they take a turn. In Final Fantasy Brave Exodus, Firion is able to debuff an enemy's defense, raise his own attack, and can drain HP and MP.
Okay, so he's awesome.
He's kind of broken.
Good Lord.
Here, let me drain your
That's
HP,
great.
your MP. Oh, by the way, here's some debuffs. Oh, here's a buff for myself. Have fun.
I'm just going to counter everything you do.
And he also has many support abilities that interact with multiple different weapon types and elemental affinities and boosts his damage when fighting enemies of specific types. Final Fantasy Record Keeper specializes Firion in the holy, fire, and ice elements, and his soul breaks grant him status buffs that speed up his attacks and allow him to use follow-up attacks.
Dang.
All right. So far,
So,
Firion's
he's
pretty
OP'd.
busted.
yeah.
He's pretty busted. At least in the Dissidia games, and I mean, obviously, Final Fantasy 2 is just depending on how you play him in the game.
Yeah, if you love grinding.
Box Girl says in chat, everyone hates on 2 so much they made Firion OP. Yeah, they kind of made him OP. But I mean, and this could be a little bit of a shorter episode for everybody. With that being said, we're going to take a quick mid break, thank our amazing patrons, and we'll be right back.
This summer, say I do
I am marrying a stranger.
like never before.
Am I crazy?
It's a whole new Married at First Sight on Peacock.
Thank God I woke up in love.
With new experts,
My name is Dr. Lisa.
My name's Paul Brunson.
more couples,
This could be the start of a very successful marriage.
and more surprises.
Or maybe not.
Everything is just not enough.
You're a little bit crazy.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I want my fairy tale ending.
Married at First Sight now streaming. New episodes Thursdays only on Peacock.
All right, welcome to the Nintendo Show, where we talk about everything with the podcast. Has nothing to do with the lore of Final Fantasy. Here we want to thank all of our amazing patrons. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show, and if you want, and a huge thank you to TrueSpeak, who is our ultimate tier patron. Thank you so much for supporting the show. And if anybody wants to support the show, you can go to patreon.com/Final Fantasy Lorecast, where you can get ad-free episodes or even join us once a month on the show itself. You can also leave us ratings and reviews on Apple and Spotify. Leave 5-star review on Apple with some words or a nice Spotify comment. Read it out loud the next time on the show. So Spotify completely changed the format of how the comments show up. Now it actually shows up by the newest going to like the oldest, which is fantastic for me because now I don't have to like scroll around at each episode. We have quite a few.
Oh, nice.
So, from our villain Mount Rushmore, Kron says Garland should be there, as he's the OG.
Yeah. He just stinks. he's just not a hard boss to beat.
Yeah. And then on our Final Fantasy talk with Archer, Kron also says FF11 actually has a lock new players out for some of their servers because of the congestion.
That's crazy.
But I mean, like 14.
Do they have one server running, and that's why?
No, I think.
All
I
right,
think
all
there's...
20 of you that are on here, somebody's got to go.
Ouch. No, I think there's at least. I think there's like at least 10 servers. I think. I can't remember how many servers. There's a bit. Then
I
we
like
have.
to imagine it's one dusty server in a basement at Square Enix. Just at the bottom that nobody
still
pays
running.
attention to.
It's still running, and it's like, oh, we need to dust this off. So we also have Austin from our Job Dragoon episode. God, that was forever ago.
Ooh.
Right? The spear you're talking about is from Celtic legend, used by Siu and Myth.
Huh.
Which is cool, which I'm assuming is the Gale Bowl, which
Probably,
wouldn't surprise me because
the name
the name itself, and there's so many, like, Final Fantasy is just chock full of mythology.
Yeah.
Supreme Instinct on our Villain Mount Rushmore episode says Tactics is the goated Final Fantasy. And then he puts in his Rushmore, which is Sephiroth, Kefka, Kuja, and Wheatgraph.
Yeah, from Tactics, yeah.
Yeah.
The one everybody loses to.
Yeah. And then Naku 126, also on our Villain Mount Rushmore, says Kefka, Sephiroth, Imixelk, and Callus. Or Caius? Caius? Caius.
Gonna make me Google this. Oh, from 13 too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking about now. And then let's see.
Is that Riku's burner account?
I don't think so. Pretty sure it's not. But yeah, that's on all the comments we have this week. But so thank you everybody for commenting. And we are also on a few different Discord servers. The Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, as well as my own Discord server, the Ben and Friends Podcast and Discord, where you can find this show and all the other shows that I host, which are Holocron History, Star Wars Canon vs. Legends, the Gundam Lorecast, the Wizarding World Lorecast, and the Witcher Lorecast. Sorry, I almost said Final Fantasy in there. He's like, wait a minute, I'm doing that one.
And soon to be the Dragon Ball Podcast.
I don't know about that one, but it might start with a D.
No. I don't care if you just got the game. No.
I might have a co-host too, maybe. We're talking about it.
Okay.
It's if anybody knows the Gundam Lorecast, my co-host Jesse might be up for doing another podcast, so we'll see.
Enjoy.
I don't know. It's still talks. I don't know if I really have the time to do another one, even though I only do 4 technically right now.
You're about to be very busy with one of them. The new season of Witcher drops.
Oh, yes. We just did our, we just recorded the trailer, season 4 trailer breakdown. So, at the end of, from November to probably January is all season 4 talk, because we do a deep dive on every single episode.
Full mod support in 3 now.
On PC, not on console yet. Console's coming out next year. And unfortunately, it got delayed. But, I forgot to talk about that on the Witcher podcast. Well, everybody, there you go. If you're a Witcher fan, there you go. You have something on the Final Fantasy podcast.
Sounds like you need a new guest host on there at one point. Need a third chair to come on.
Dr. Toasty, it's his show, not mine.
Okay.
But
I'm going to talk about how much I love the show.
Oh, God. Anyway, but have you guys heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG
Have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV, now with an expanded free trial? You can play through the entirety of A Realm Reborn, Heavensward, and the award-winning Stormlord expansion up to level 70. For free. With no restrictions on playtime. Because I have. I've heard it a lot.
Yeah.
Wow, Ben, your Ben Starr impression's getting really good.
Such a great. And have you heard of our free company?
Hi, I'm Ben Starr, and I adore the Crystal Lawmasters. Ben Starr, I'm the official spokesperson of the free company of the Crystal Lawmasters. Come and join them. You feeling good? You'll have me. Here's some emotes that you can use. Ooh, being a Crystal Lawmaster is fun.
Yeah. Gotta throw those in there because it's Ben Starr and we love him. We need him on the show so bad. We need him on here. That'd be great.
One day.
But one of these days we will. One of these days where we're, being invited by Square Enix to host an event somewhere.
Oh, pass.
What?
You gonna make me travel?
But it'd be free. They pay for that stuff.
Maybe. I just love I love being at home so much.
Hey, you're telling me if we get invited by Square Enix to do some sort of event somewhere and it's completely paid, you wouldn't do it?
Only if it's catered by Taco Bell.
I'm pretty sure we could get Taco Bell. Depends on where
I'm a company man.
Oh my god. Well, so we're gonna contact creators who get invited to events like you all haven't been contacted. But hey, I haven't been invited to anything yet, and I've been doing podcasts for 4 years, so it happens. There's a lot.
I just want to be invited to hang out with Ben Starr. We don't even need to do a podcast or an event or anything. Just hang out. Seems like a cool guy.
Right. Be great. But now, let's get back into more Firion.
This episode is brought to you by Tidy Cats, here to level up your litter game with their new Performance Plus lineup. Your home is your happy place, your cats, VIPs. So when it comes to the litter box, excellence isn't optional. Choose from products that specialize in max power clumping, low tracking, or odor fighting so advanced, stink won't see it coming. Tidy Cats Performance Plus. Mission mighty, keep it tidy. Shop now at tidycats.com.
Evening. Buyer's remorse. Buy a new car? I'll be moving in. Let's get started.
Sorry, I think there's been a mistake. I bought it from Carvana.
You what?
Yeah, great price. I even have 7 days to love it or return it.
So there's no...
No buyer's remorse. More like buyer's rejoice.
I guess I'll let myself out. Congratulations. I mean it.
Buyer's rejoice. Buy your car today on Carvana. Limitations and exclusions may apply. See our 7-day return policy at Carvana.com.
So now we are getting into Firion's story. By the way, this is the story of two.
Just straight up. Just the story.
So
spoilers.
Spoilers for FF2, which came out, in the 80s. So after his home is burned down and his adoptive parents murdered by the Imperial Army, he and his childhood friends, Maria, Guy, and Leon, are attacked and critically wounded by several Black Knights while fleeing Finn. So that's a great start.
Okay.
Here's some arson and murder. Upon awakening, he finds himself in the remote rebel stronghold of Altair, where he reunites with Maria and Guy. Upon realizing that Leon has been separated from them, Firion, Maria, and Guy ask Princess Hilda if they can join the rebel army since they have nothing left to return to. Fair. I mean, if you have nothing better to do, might as well.
Revenge.
That too. Hilda refuses to let them in due to their young age, but allows them a refuge for the Empire so they can wait for Maria's brother Leon to find them if he has survived. Instead of waiting, Firion, Maria, and Guy sneak into Finn to find Leon themselves. They instead find Prince Scott of Kashun, Hilda's groom-to-be, mortally wounded in the secret room of Finn's tavern. All right,
Boy, it starts off at 10.
Right, before dying, just like that. Before dying, Scott asks Firion to tell his younger brother Gordon to believe in himself, and asks him to tell the king about Borgen's treachery, and gives him a ring to Firion to give to Hilda. He also tells Firion to tell Hilda of his love for her and his regret not to see her again, but then rethinks the request. Impressed by their accomplished infiltration of Finn, Hilda lets Firion and his friends join the Wild Rose Rebellion against the Empire. Jeez, dear God, things just are like, here's death, 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 death. Even Boxer, there's a lot of death in this one. Like a lot in all caps. So Hilda gives the party their first mission to locate Mithril, a powerful metal needed to create weapons. The White Wizard Minwu accompanies the party to Salamand. The town of Salamand is currently under the Empire's control, and the men of the town are forced to mine Mithril. Oh, so slave trade, slave labor, great.
Boy, Sakaguchi really took a left turn on this one.
No kidding. A native named Yosef informs them of the town people's plight, but is unwilling to help as his daughter Nellie is a captive. The party heads to the mines where they rescue the prisoners along with Nellie. After defeating the Imperial officer, they return to Altair soon after with Mithril. So they got the Mithril. Cool.
I wonder if Joseph or Yosef, however you pronounce it, shout out to Pick, who's playing through 9 right now. There's a part where you play, where you're reading through, you have to piece together this story for Ramu to try and get him to be your summon. And it's like the hero's journey or something like that. And it's about this guy named Joseph who goes on a journey and then dies at the end. It's interesting. And part of it is whether you tell his daughter about his death, whether he was a hero or things like that. So, interesting little connection there.
So Firion leads the team to the town of Bafk. Sure. It's Bafsk. I don't know how you pronounce that. By the way, this game's not voiced, so nobody knows.
Nope.
And stop the large airship Dreadnought from being completed. The party is too late as the Dreadnought is finished and attacks several towns. Firion's party is then tasked to retrieve Goddess's Bell, needed to open the gates of Kashmir Keep, where the Sunfire needed to stop the Dreadnoughts is located. Joseph helps them to get the bell by leading them to the snowcraft and defeating the Animatos and that guards it. Animatoris. The giant freaking
the big turtle.
Turtles. Gosh. And after fighting Borgen, Joseph sacrifices himself to rescue the party from a large boulder. After collecting the Sunfire, the party, along with Prince Gordon, witness Sid's airship being captured, along with Hilda and Sid, who have traveled to Kashun. They rescue Sid and Hilda from the Dreadnought and destroy the engine. Before escaping, they are briefly confronted by the Dark Knights, whose voice startles Maria. Oh no.
So this is definitely the story from 9.
Yes, this is definitely the story from 9.
Together.
There you go.
Fun.
See, hey, you have something from this episode that you know.
That's terrific. I know what Firion looks like. Like, I've seen the pictures of him. He looks awesome, but I just can't deal with it's the same thing as 8. Like, I can't deal with the battle. Well, this one it's the leveling system.
That's fair.
I can't deal with it. Yeah.
That's fair. So the King of Finn orders from his deathbed that Firion's group contacts the Dragoons of Deist, Firion heads to Poft to search for a ship, along with Maria and Guy, and recruits a pirate named Layla? Yeah,
sure.
Layla. Let's go with Layla. Again, this is not voice. I have no idea how you pronounce half these.
If you pronounce it Leela,
freaking...
I'm only gonna think of Futurama, so
okay,
I can't
Layla,
pronounce it that way.
who offers to aid the party by bringing them to Deist, so that she and her crew could rob them. Once at sea, her crew attacks the party and loses. Leela gives herself up to Firion and allows her to join them. All right, well, good, nice try. Hey, I'm gonna steal from these people. Oh, we got our asses kicked. Crap. So at Deist, the party only find a mother and son in Deist, as everyone else has been wiped out, save for one wyvern. The party places the last wyvern's egg in a pool at the depths of the Deist Canyon. After returning to Altair, they learn that Hilda has been acting oddly and eating mice.
Excuse me?
Ew. Firion enters the room alone, where she attempts to seduce him. The rest of the party burst in as she reveals to be her true form as a Lamia queen.
Ah.
I was about to say, it's like, ew.
It's very weird.
It's like
the game is
what?
weird so far, but like that would have been a little over the top.
The princess is eating mice. She's eating what? And now she's trying to seduce the main character. And I was like, what? After her fiance died.
Good lord.
So after
it's Final Fantasy, I wouldn't be surprised.
Fair point. So after defeating the Lamia, Firion and his group headed to the Palestinian Coliseum, where the real Hilda is being held captive. After defeating a behemoth, Firion decides to attack the Emperor, only to discover that it was a trap, and he and his group are thrown into the dungeon, but are later freed by Paul. Because the names, these names. After rescuing her, Firion, Maria, Layla, and Guy participate in an attack upon Fynn, where they infiltrate Fynn Castle and kill Gotos, the Imperial commander, restoring the kingdom of Fynn. Just, who's free me? What? Who are you, Paul?
Paul.
What? Sorry, the names in this game.
Not a funny name. It's just funny to have in here. It's like,
Paul.
This is Firion, and
here's Maria,
there's Bahamut,
here's Guy,
Maria.
here's Leon, Paul.
Paul.
So Firion travels to Mystia to locate Minwu. After finding out that he traveled to the Mystidian Tower, the resting place of the mighty Ultimatome, Firion and his friends search for the Crystal Rod, a relic used for the key to the tower, which lies in the Mystidia Cave.
They do love Mystidia.
To explore deep in the cavern, he needs a white and black mask. After finding these artifacts in Fynn Castle and on the distant tropical island, respectively, Firion heads to the Mystia Cave and tames a key to the Mystidian Tower. The best two still guys speak. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sky does speak Beaver. I forgot about that. That's where that MTG card comes from. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. When approaching the island where the tower is located, Firion, Maria, and Guy are swallowed by Leviathan. The party escape from the bowels of the help of the last remaining dragoon, Richard Highwind. Atop the Mystidian Tower, they reunite with Minwu and sacrifices himself to break the seal and allow them to acquire the Ultimatome. Wow,
and that's another death.
That's what, number 10? God,
There's a lot.
I don't know. After returning to Fynn, they discover a cyclone that has been summoned by the Emperor is destroying towns. Firion leads the team into the cyclone to help with the newborn wyvern and defeats the Emperor. A celebration held for the Empire's defeat is halted by the announcement of the Dark Knight, who is revealed to be Leon, has taken the throne after the Emperor's defeat. The party enters Castle Palamisia using the recently deceased Cid's airship and confronts the power-hungry Leon.
Dun, dun, dun.
Plot twist. Amid a confrontation with Leon, the Emperor returns from the dead, revealing his plan to destroy the world. Richard holds him off while Firion, Leon, and the rest of the party escape. Upon arriving in Fynn and informing everyone what happened, Hilda agrees to let Leon join the rebel army and tell Firion to keep an eye on him. God, what the heck? So many 180s. And then the last battle takes place in the Pandemonium at the end of the Jade Passage. When the Emperor is killed for a second time, Leon leaves the party because of what he did with the Empire, but Firion tells him that when he is ready to come back, he will be happily welcomed.
I feel like I'm missing something here.
Are you? I mean, this is a old game, so story back then was
no.
Try.
You can go ahead. I'm gonna read. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna read. Okay. So, that's the end of his story. So that's pretty much it. But he does appear in other Final Fantasy games, obviously. He is in Final Fantasy XIV as a triple triad card and cosmetic rewards for veteran. I think it's one of the veteran rewards, right? If I recall.
For 14?
Yeah. Or is
yeah.
it's a veteran reward?
It is, yeah.
Okay. He is in Dissidia Final Fantasy as a playable character. He's in Dissidia 012 to Final Fantasy as a playable character. Dissidia NT as a playable character. Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnium as a playable character. Theorhythm of Final Fantasy as a playable character. Theorhythm Final Fantasy Curtain Call as a playable character. Theorhythm Final Fantasy All-Star Carnival as a playable character. Pidological Final Fantasy as a playable character. Final Fantasy Airborne Brigade as a summonable legend. Final Fantasy Artnix as a series of cards. Final Fantasy All the Bravest as a playable character. Final Fantasy Record Keeper as a playable character. Final Fantasy Worldwide Worlds. Final Fantasy Brave Exodus as a summonable vision. World of Final Fantasy Maxima as a non-playable character. And Champion Jewel. Final Fantasy Trading Card Game as a series of cards. And a triple triad card. And a card in the Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy.
Yay.
Because I have that card too. I do actually have Firion the Wild Rose card. I have multiple of him, and I want to burn them because I have like 4 or 5 Surge foils from him, from the collector boosters, when I was trying to get your Stola. Anyway, it's just me being grumpy. And then other than that, there's a novel.
This is never good.
You know Stephen's love for the novels.
Mine? Well, I think we both can't stand it. Okay, so I was wrong. There is, you do fight the devil in 2. I guess that just must be in Pandemonium.
Well, you also fight the Mist Dragon. The Mist Dragon's from Mystia Cave.
No, I mean, like, you literally go to hell and fight.
Oh, yeah.
Devil in 2. Yeah, I guess that's what Pandemonium is, technically.
Yeah, it's technically hell. It's straight up hell.
Oh, okay.
That's what Pandemonium is. So, Firion is the main character in the first novelization of the game Final Fantasy II. He is stated to be 18-year-old in the novel. While in the game does not mention Firion's past, the novelization mentions that Firion was born in Salamand and was taken in by his adoptive family in Fynn after his parents' death. However, the backstory has never been supported in official companion guidebooks, with Firion's hometown being labeled as unknown. In addition, the ending of the novelization has Firion and Maria become a couple, but this is never mentioned within the game itself.
Oh, he's cheating on the snake lady with Maria? Shame.
Oh, God. But yeah, that's Firion the Wild Rose. By the way, completely forgot to say this in the mid-break. We are getting a new Dissidia game.
Yeah, we are. And there's another secret game that's supposed to be announced as well.
Since who said that?
I got a notification about it today. There's for sure Dissidia is already announced.
Well, yeah, because we're getting they're doing an iOS and Android release, And then we're getting actual info tomorrow, as of us recording this on the 14th. So Tuesday the 14th, or when you hear this, it's Friday, so it's already been out, and you've probably already seen the news. But new Dissidia, and apparently a new game.
Only on your phone.
Only on your phone though, which kind of sucks. Why does it have to be on the phone? Why? Stop doing mobile shit. Stop doing mobile. I know it's easy to do, but stop. Make a console game, damn it.
I could have swore that. I mean, that article for sure said that. Oh, Team Boss. No, that's a different thing. Team Boss Battle Arena. Anyway, if I find it, I'll put it in the Discord.
Okay, that's fair.
I read it earlier today.
Well, do you have any final thoughts on our man Firion the Wild Rose?
He's really cool. I just wish that I could. Okay, make a remake of 2. Everybody asking for remakes. Make a remake of 2 where you don't have to get hit to gain defense or health or whatever it is that you get by.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Just do leveling like
just
every other Final Fantasy game.
Just use a standard level system with EXP.
Experience. Just do it.
Just do it. You hear that? Nike approves this. Just do it.
We haven't heard from Taco Bell. We're for sure not hearing from Nike.
No, we're not getting anything from Nike. Though Nike is doing collaborations with Yu-Gi-Oh! So who knows? They might, pony up. It's like, well, Final Fantasy's pretty cool too. Here's this pretty cool Final Fantasy podcast.
Not only am I finding out that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is still alive.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh's heavily
also
strong.
Being sponsored by Nike. Now.
Yup. Yu-Gi-Oh! Also just got a new format called Genesis, which is literally it takes away all pendulums and link monsters away, so you can't use any of those whatsoever. Any pendulum cards or links. That's fine. And they took there's no limit or forbidden list, so all cards are on the table.
Oh shit.
But you do have a point-based system you make in your deck, but most cards are 0 points. So, like, Pot of Greed is 30 points. You could have 3 Pot of Greeds in your deck.
Be cool.
You can make
that makes me think of that video where he keeps playing
Pot of Greed.
Oh my God,
playing Pot of Greed. Pot of Greed, I draw 3 cards. Like, that's not how that goes. I then summon Pot of Greed to draw 2 more cards. That's not how this works. Yu-Gi-Oh! VR. I don't know what VR version game that is, but oh my god, it's freaking hilarious.
Terrific.
Anyway, yeah, that's all we got for this week. So
Box Girl says that 2's mechanics are easier than 8's junctions. Sold.
So you're gonna try and play it?
You know what's annoying? I would definitely buy
system?
Yes. Also yes. But because I bought 6 separately, like I bought it as a standalone, I can't get the Pixel Remaster bundle.
Really?
I have to buy them all individually now.
Oh,
yeah.
That's dumb.
Isn't it?
That's really dumb. Well, for anybody who doesn't know this, they are doing physical releases for Final Fantasy 7 and 8 for the Switch and Final Fantasy 9.
Yep.
I might have pre-ordered those because I wanted physical copies because they don't have.
Don't
physical
act like
copies.
you're gonna play it. Don't get my
I'm
hopes
not.
up.
I just want the physical copies. That's all I want.
You just want to buy physical copies and never play them?
Anyway, everybody, thank you for listening to the feeds. I might already do that with other games. Anyway, I like having physical cases. Okay, sue me. Don't sue me. I don't have money. Anyway,
I'd have to buy these physical cases.
Hey, I get a discount. I work in the game industry. I get a discount. Anyway, thank you again, everybody, for listening to the Final Fantasy Lorecast, and may the crystals guide you. Thank you for listening to the Final Fantasy Lorecast. You can find us on the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, the Ben and Friends podcasting Discord, where you can share your thoughts, experiences, and love for the Final Fantasy lore. You can also find us on Twitter at FFLorecast.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.
Starting a business can seem like a daunting task, unless you have a partner like Shopify. They have the tools you need to start and grow your business. From designing a website to marketing to selling and beyond, Shopify can help with everything you need. There's a reason millions of companies like Mattel, Heinz, and Allbirds continue to trust and use them. With Shopify on your side, turn your big business idea into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.